Part 2. In my last video, I told you about the layoff, how it affected me. What I didn't tell you was how messy it actually was. Because when I first started trying to make money online, I had absolutely no clue of what I was doing. I thought it was going to be simple. Just a step-by-step program. You find a product, you share a link, people buy it. That's what everybody says on the internet. Well, reality had other plans. The first few weeks, nothing. The first few months, that was a repeat. I was clicking buttons, watching videos, watching other people succeed, watching my mentors do something, and I would try to repeat it, and it wasn't working, and I didn't understand why. On the other hand, I knew I was doing something that I'd never done before. Remember, I was a welder. My toolbox used to have grinders, discs, torches, hammers, chipping hammers, welding gloves. Now my toolbox has websites, email addresses, and passwords. They were all foreign to me long before I started this. So that was a big adjustment for me. And trust me, there was quite a few nights where I would wonder, maybe I should just go back to welding. It was something I knew, something I was good at, but I knew deep down I had a calling. Something told me that this would work. I just had to continue following through. And if other people could figure it out, surely I could. And yes, I'll quit calling you Shirley. Then one day something clicked. Again, I thought it was my back, but it wasn't. The other people that were succeeding, they weren't working harder. They were working while using a system that actually worked. So I did more research and I found that system. They didn't have to do any heavy lifting, and neither do I. I found that the system did all that heavy lifting, did all the hours, did all the work, and how it worked for them instead of them working at the system. And you know what? Here's the shift that really made the difference. Instead of trying to manually sell things every day, I started using that same system. That system works 24/7 while I do something else. It was a very simple process. And that's when I learned something extremely valuable. That time meant more to me than the money. And that's when it started to flow regularly. No pressure, no chasing people down, just a system doing its job in the background. Well, I did other things like enjoying my life with my family and my. Now, I'm not going to tell you I became a millionaire overnight. That's not how this system really worked. But the first time commissions came in, I was on cloud nine. I have to go back and cut some of that back. The first time I saw commissions come in, I was on cloud nine. It was like a light bulb went off because I realized something powerful. I created something that would work even when I wasn't. That was a completely different way about thinking about income and about the long hours that I used to work. Don't get me wrong, I used to work 10, 12, 14, sometimes 16-hour days trying to get a project done on time because the boss wanted it done that way, because the boss picked a timeline. After spending time chasing dollars, I realized that I only had to spend a few dollars and I could get time. Now, I know just saying that sounds a little bit bizarre. And trust me, I know it still sounds weird when I say it. But seeing income from digital marketing, it's real. It happens. And most of the time, it just feels unreal when you look at your account and see it there every morning. And my body sure thanks me because now I don't have the smoke. I don't have the burns all over my body from the welding. My knees aren't tired. When my kids have something like a music recital, I'm actually there. I get to enjoy it instead of saying, I'll try to make it on time and then missing it again. So now I'm curious about you. What kind of jobs do you do? Put it down in the comment. What is it about your job that drives you crazy, other than the long hours not being at home and still wondering why you're using a calculator for the grocery store? What would you rather build? A job that requires your time, or a job where your time is actually yours? A system that actually works for you? Let me know in the comment. If you want a blueprint, a system that actually works, and you're truly interested in committing yourself into your own business, a business that can generate daily pay, click ready in the link below. I will send you my blueprint. Not only that, I will send you the link to my school community where we regularly discuss things that are going on and how it works and the problems with it and how to solve the solutions, how to find those solutions. And like I said earlier, make sure you subscribe to my channel. The links are down below. If you want to check it out, you can go there directly right from there. Hear me now, believe me later. I'm rooting for you.